Day 621, 22 for 22. Good morning. Hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and do not quit. So I got a Mary. Say hi.
Hi.
And there's a James. And there's a James out here somewhere. Barbara, still sleeping. So, what am I looking at?
Stars.
Oh, yep. I already saw them. They're pretty, aren't they? Stars. Probably can't see them on the phone. Alright, so what I do here is not just about PTSD. It's about suicide. There's so many different things that put people on the edge of that cliff. Anything from a family breaking up to a career ending to addiction, PTSD. I mean, the variables that put us on the cliff are almost innumerable because each person is different and each... Get out of there, yard! So anyway, we have to look at the whole picture, and that whole picture is not painted very well. It's painted by the individual, and the individual that is successful in committing suicide. And we need to get more of a portrait painted of those that have made it through and gotten to the other side. That is probably the best support group there is, because people have fought their battles and won. What? Oh. And those are the people that we need to pull from and figure out what's the solution to what has been a scourge on the veteran community. I know in my voyage through this life, it has been feeling a failure and losing everything and not seeing anything else to go on for. There is others that are in a complete different boat, and we have to figure out how we're going to get from A to B. And I think I've laid out a pretty decent plan on how to do that to people. You have to want to do it. You have to want to live. You have to want to get out of the circumstances you're in. And then you have to plan the way you're going to get out of there. Not every minute detail, but you do have to plan a route where you're going to go. Because the stakes are high. You know, this is your life, and it's important. But the stakes are really high, so you can't just wing this. You know, I've said before, if you wing it, it's a wish. If you plan it, it's a goal. Have that goal to thrive, and think about just the things that you want to do in your life that you're currently not where you're at, and figure out how to get there. Sometimes you can't save a relationship no matter how hard you try. Sometimes that relationship will push you to the brink because of the other person pushing the buttons and doing some nefarious crap to you. But the thing is you can come out the other side as long as you play it smart. You don't necessarily have to play it safe, but you got to play it smart. And just do what you got to do to be here. If you need help from medical professionals for like mental health stuff, go get it. In many situations, if things are going really, really bad and the law's involved and all this other stuff, you have to, if you are getting the mental health help, it can certainly bode well for you when you end up in court, because they're going to be like, well, you have this, this, and this. Well, you know, you're not doing anything about it. But if you are doing something about it, stop. If you are doing something about it, then be like, all right, the guy's proactive or the girl's proactive, and we can work with that. So, I mean, you gotta have that plan to move forward to get to where you want to go. And I can't stress that enough. An attitude, positive mental attitude. You know, like I said the other day, if you have to fake it for a little bit till it catches, do it, because that positive attitude will carry you farther than that negative attitude is going to. I know that from my own experiences. This is not an easy fight. and this is the most important fight you're ever going to be in. So make sure that you show up with your kit and ready to move out. All right, so if you need help, reach out. I'm available. I know there's a ton of other people that are out there that are willing to talk to you. And don't forget about the mental health services. And if you find a roadblock with the VA with that, let me know. I got people I know that I can get you in contact with, and they may be able to help. No guarantee. I cannot guarantee it, but I will certainly try to help you out. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. Still no push-ups. The elbow is still tore up from the bottom up. Less pain, but when I put pressure on it, that's when the pain kicks in. So I got a little bit to go on that before I can work on it. All right, so you guys want to say goodbye?
No. Yes. When he tagged me, I flipped him, and then I got me on his watch, and then.
Did it hurt? All right, no, you'll be all right. All right, ready?
Kind of blue.
Okay, you'll be okay. I know my elbow won't let me right now. All right, ready? I forgot a whole part of it. Good Lord. Hold on, stay close. All right, so I have the YouTube channel, the _push_up_guy tough.
Give me a big thumbs up.
Bad planning on my part this morning.
Good.
And then I have my Facebook page, Jim Tough, and then about 20 veterans Facebook groups. If you want to share the video from in there and you can't because of the security settings, please come to my page, Jim Tough, share from there. All right, if you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. There is no shame in seeking help. There is no weakness in seeking help. Do what you got to do to be here. Bottom line is, do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this. You ready? Let's say goodbye. Mary.
This was kind of little.
All right, come on. We got to say goodbye. All right. I need a longer arm. 1, 2, 3.
Tough out.
Go ahead, hit off, James.